Welcome to today's session on doing your laundry. This video is specifically for if you're doing your laundry in an apartment building where you don't have the washer and dryer in your house, or you do the laundry somewhere where you have to pay for your laundry. It's similar to the other session, the other budgeting session, if you have watched that one before, but if you haven't, that's okay. I'm going to walk you through all the steps that you need to be able to follow along and do your laundry today. So the first thing that we're going to start with is a demonstration on how to do laundry. All right, so we're going to do our laundry. We're going to open up the washing machine. We have our laundry detergent ready to go. And I'm going to load all of my laundry into the washing machine. Then I'm going to measure out and pour in my detergent. And I'm using the lines on the side of the detergent cup to figure out how much I need. I'm going to add it to my load, and put the cap back on, and close the lid. Now I'm going to pick my wash settings. I'm going to decide on, because this is sheets and towels, that it's heavy. I'm going to wash it on hot, and I'm going to change the setting to bulky items and sheets. Once I have all the settings that I want, then I press start. Alright, so my laundry is done in the washing machine now, so I'm going to move it to the dryer so it can dry. First thing I'm going to do is check the lid in the dryer to make sure that it's not too full, which it's not for this load. I'm going to place it back in here. Then I'm going to open up the dryer door and the washing machine, and I'm going to move my laundry from the washing machine to the dryer. Make sure you get everything out of the washing machine. I'm going to close the dryer door, and just like we did when we washed it, we're going to pick our drying settings. So for this one, we're going to make sure that it's on high heat, and I'm going to do a timed dry for 60 minutes to make sure that it has plenty of time to dry. Once I have my settings for the dryer, then I hit start. Okay, so those were the steps to doing your laundry in a washer and dryer. So this particular session, like I said, is going to go over how to do laundry if you have a shared laundry room, specifically, especially if you have to pay for your laundry either using coins or a card. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to use the goal, plan, do, review steps in order to set up our task of doing laundry, make sure that we have everything we need, and think about the steps ahead of time. So this is one example of the worksheet, and there's a second example that I'll show you on the next page. The other thing that will happen in this video is every time you see that clock pop up, I'm going to show you again, you can pause the video to either write down the information or actually do the steps of the task. So you may decide to watch this video as you're doing a load of laundry together, or you might decide to watch this video, go through the tasks or through the steps and write down the information on your goal, plan, do, review sheet to do laundry later with a care provider or another support person. Either way, we're going to walk through each of the steps of the task, but that little button will pop up anytime it's a good time to pause in order to practice or write down the steps. This is the other goal, plan, do, review sheet. So it's a little bit more comprehensive than the first one. So there's a little bit more to write down and think through in this one. I would recommend this one if you're ready for it, but if it seems too overwhelming, that's okay. You can use the other sheet as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is think about what do you want to accomplish and what is the goal. So take a moment and think about what is the thing that you would like to accomplish by doing laundry. This might be doing your laundry or having clean clothes. And we can take a moment again to pause and write down what your goal for doing this task is. Next, you're going to make a plan for using the washing machine. So how are you going to accomplish this? So take a moment and pause and write down all of the steps that you think it might take in order to wash your clothes in the washing machine. Your steps might look something like this. Gather up your dirty clothes, sort your clothes into different loads and put it in a laundry basket or bag. Gather up your money to pay for your laundry. Take your dirty clothes to the laundry room. Put one load of laundry into the washing machine. Put in the laundry detergent. Add your money to the washing machine. Picking your wash settings, pressing start, and repeating steps 5 through 9 for each load of laundry. You're going to go back after 30 minutes to put your clothes into the dryer. The next thing you're going to think about is your plan for using the dryer. So take a moment again and write down the steps for being able to dry your clothes in the dryer. This might look something like this. Take your clothes from the washing machine and put into the dryer. Take out any clothes that are hang dry only. Add a dryer sheet to the dryer and close the door. Add your money to the dryer. Pick your dry settings. Press start. Repeat these steps for each load of laundry. Come back to the dryer after 60 minutes. Put your clothes into your laundry basket or bag to take home. Fold any of your clean clothes and put them away when you get home. Next, you're going to think about all of the different things you need to be able to do your laundry. So take a moment, again, and write down the list of items that you might need to finish your laundry. So your list might look like dirty clothes, a laundry basket or bag, a washing machine, a dryer, laundry detergent, dryer sheets, and then you will also need to have your money ready. So depending on how you have to pay for your laundry, take a moment and think about what do you need to be able to pay to be able to do your laundry. And that might be having your laundry card, having quarters, having cash or a debit card in order to add money to the laundry card or get quarters out of a coin machine. Now, take a moment and think about how well you think you're going to do on doing the task of your laundry. 1 is you don't feel like you're going to do very well at it at all, and 10, you feel like you might be almost perfect. Also take a moment and think about how much do you think you will get done? How long do you think it will take you to finish? So again, pause here and write down your answers to these questions. Next, we're going to go through each of the steps for doing your laundry. The first step is you're going to gather and sort your clothes. There are different ways to sort your clothes into different loads. I'm going to review a couple of different options here. One way is that you might decide to sort them by color. So seen as in the picture here, you might sort them by light colors, dark colors, bright colors, or putting all of your whites together. The biggest thing that you don't want to do is mix really dark colors in with your light colored items because sometimes that can cause them to stain or the dye to get on them. You might also decide to sort your clothing by type. You might put together socks and underwear, pants and t-shirts, often because they're made out of similar material, your formal pants and shirts or dress pants and shirts, and then sheets, towels, and blankets might go together. Finally, your other option is to sort clothes by the wash setting. So to figure that out, you will want to look on the tag of the clothing items and it will tell you what temperature or the clothes should be washed in or dried in. So you might decide to wash together all items that need to get washed in cold water or all items that should get washed together in hot water or things that are delicate. So depending on what the wash setting is how you'll decide to sort the clothes. None of these ways to sort your clothes are better than the other, but you want to be consistent with whatever way you pick. So if you're doing laundry along with this video, take a moment to pause and sort out your laundry based on one of these 3 strategies here. Next, in order to get your sorted clothes ready to go to the laundry room, you can stack the loads one at a time into your laundry basket or bag so it is easy to separate them at the washing machine. So you might put your clothes that are cold wash only at the very bottom, and then you might put sheets and towels on top of that, and then your t-shirts and jeans on top of that load, and then you can load each load easily into the washing machine. You might also decide that it's easier to separate your loads of laundry into separate laundry bags or baskets, but you want to make sure that it's not too much to carry at once. And it depends on how far you have to carry your laundry. If you're going up and down an elevator or up and down stairs, you might decide it's easier to have everything all at one time. If it's too heavy, you might decide to just take one load of laundry at a time. So that's kind of up to you and what's going to work for you in your home. So if you're doing laundry along with us, take a moment and pause and sort your clothes and gather them into the laundry basket and how you need to take them to the laundry room. The next step for getting ready for doing your laundry is to get your money ready. So if you're going to use a laundry card, now your washing machine will either take coins or a card. I'm going to review the steps for both. So if you're using a laundry card, you want to make sure that your laundry card is ready and that you have cash or a debit card in order to pay for it. You're going to go to the laundry card machine. If you're in a big apartment building, this might not be in your laundry room. It might be on the first floor if you have different levels of laundry machines, or it might be in your laundry room. If you're not sure, you can always ask someone in the first floor of your building, so maybe the building manager or maintenance person, where the laundry card machine is. Next, you're going to put the laundry card into the laundry card machine. After that, you're going to insert the amount of cash you want to add, or insert your debit card if it takes a card, and use the keypad to select the amount of money you want to add. Of note, if you're using cash, often they don't give you change, so make sure that you only put in the amount of money that you want to add to your card. Then you'll take out the debit card if that's what you're using, and last and most importantly is take out the laundry card and make sure that you have it with you. If you're using coins instead of a laundry card, the first thing is you might need to get money from a change machine. So you'll have cash with you and you'll insert the amount of money you want in quarters. So the same thing applies. You only want to put in as much money as you want in quarters. So if you only want $10 in quarters, you don't want to put in a $20 bill. You won't get your change back. It will all turn into quarters. Make sure that you have a bag ready or another place in order to put your money quickly and safely. You might also decide that it's easier to go to the bank to get the quarters. There, you need to go to the bank where you have an account and you meet with the teller to withdraw money. When you do that, you can request a roll of quarters instead of cash. So again, if you're following along, pause the video and figure out what way you need to have your money ready in order to do your laundry, and make sure that you have it ready before you go to the laundry room. Next, you go to the laundry room and load the washing machine with a load of laundry. You want to add one load of laundry to the washing machine at a time. Make sure that your washing machine is not too full. If it is too full, take out some of the laundry and add it to another load, or you might need to get a second washing machine. So the load on the left, you can see, is too full. It's sticking out over the top of it and there's not really enough room. The one on the right, you can see there's still a little bit of room left from the close to the top of the washing machine. It's important not to overload the washing machine. It's actually bad for the washer. It may cause it to break, or in some cases, it can make it really hard for it to rinse out your clothes or spin them out so that they're too wet when they come out of the washing machine. So if you're following along with the video, pause and load your clothes into the washing machine. Next, you're going to add your detergent. First, you're going to open the detergent bottle. Then you're going to pour the detergent into the lid. Measure the amount that you need using the lines inside of the lid, and add your detergent to the washing machine with your clothes. So it may look something like this. So you open the detergent bottle, you're going to pour the detergent into the cap, and to know how much to use, you're going to measure using the lines inside the cap. And some of them, it can be rather hard to see, but you'll have to look closely for them, and pour in as much detergent as you need. As much detergent as you need will depend on how big your load of laundry is. If you have a normal size and average size load of laundry, going halfway at the 3 is probably going to be enough detergent. If your load of clothes is very dirty or you have a lot, you may go up to 4 or 5. Then you're going to add the detergent to the washing machine. Now this washing machine, you just add the detergent on top of the clothes. There are some washing machines where there's a special slot for the detergent to go. So you'll have to look carefully and make sure that there's not one of those for your washing machine. Usually that's if you have a front load washer. So if you're following along with this, pause and add your detergent to the washing machine. Next, you're going to pick your wash settings. Every washing machine looks a little bit different, but they should all have these same settings at the top. First, you're going to pick the soil level, light, medium, or heavy. For clothes that are very dirty, you will want to make sure that it's at least on medium or heavy wash. If it's just a regular load of laundry, usually medium is the best choice. Then you're going to pick your water temperature. Remember that the water temperature that you need to wash your clothes in is going to be on the tags of the clothes. If you're not sure, it's safe to wash anything in cool or cold. And you might decide that for something like sheets and towels that you're going to use hot or warm, which is fine. But if you're not sure, check your tags. And if you don't have tags, you can always wash on cool or cold. Next, you're going to pick your type of wash cycle. This again depends on the type of items you're washing. And this information you can also find on the tag of your clothing. If you're not sure, normal wash is usually good for most items. You can pick any additional settings you prefer. Some washing machines have different options. And then press start. If you're following along and doing your laundry along with this video, pause the video for a moment here, pick your settings on your washing machine, and press start. Next, in order for the washing machine to work, you're going to have to add money to the washing machine. So, one, you're going to use a laundry card. You want to make sure that you have enough money on your laundry card, but if you've been following the steps, you've checked that ahead of time. You're going to pick your wash settings. You'll insert the laundry card into the slot. Remove the laundry card once you press start. So you don't want to leave the laundry card in there once you've already started your load of laundry. Next, you're going to use some coins. If you're using coins, here are the steps. You're going to look at the machine to determine how much money you need to start the washing machine. You're going to put the right amount of quarters in that you need for a wash cycle. The machine will read 0 when you have put in enough quarters or money. And now you can take a pause here to add money to the washing machine. And we're going to watch a couple of videos on how to use the laundry card or use the quarters. Okay, so first we're going to watch a video on using quarters for the washing machine.
Hello everyone, this is how to start a Speed Queen commercial washer with an ESD card system. Select your temperature, hot, warm, or cold. Select your cycle, normal, permanent press, delicate. Load your clothes. Insert the card. When you insert the card, it'll show you your balance. Tell you to pull card. Starts the machine. Reads busy. That's it. You have to do nothing else.
Okay, so that was starting a washing machine using a laundry card. The next video we're going to watch is how to wash your clothes using, or starting the laundry machine using quarters.
is how you make the quarters work on this washing machine. You shake it like this, and then you let it go in, and you do that twice. And don't push too far in, just a little bit. And then you can start the machine. Oh, you can let go of the
Okay, so you don't necessarily always have to shake the button just like they showed in that video, shake the quarters. But that shows you how to insert the quarters into the slot and enter it in into the laundry to be able to press start. Okay. All right, so now we're going to repeat all of these steps until all of your loads of laundry are in the washing machine. You're going to put one load of laundry into the washing machine, put in the laundry detergent, add the money to the washing machine, pick your wash settings, press start, and go back after 30 minutes to put your clothes into the dryer. Next, we're going to go through using the dryer. So we're going to check the lint filter. Just so that you know, in some shared or common laundry rooms, a maintenance person has to open the lint filter. So if you want to do this before you dry your clothes, you can ask for help to do this. Otherwise, you might be able to do it yourself in the dryer. So you just have to take a look and see what's available to you in your specific laundry room. So you're going to find the lint filter slot, pull out the filter, pull off any of the lint on the filter and throw it away, and push the filter back in. It's important to do this when you're doing your laundry because the lint filter, if it's too full, it can actually keep your clothes from getting dry. And if you're paying to run the dryer, you definitely don't want to have to pay for extra loads of drying if you don't need to. The other thing is it can actually cause problems or be a fire hazard, so it is actually pretty important to do. But again, if you're not sure and you're in a common laundry room, just ask for help. So if you're following along, again, pause here and clear out the lint filter and load your clothes into the dryer. So when you're doing that, you want to check the tags to make sure everything can go into the dryer or to see the recommended dryer setting. So for example, on this one, it says tumble dry low, which means that you want to dry on low heat. Take out any clothes that should not go into the dryer. For example, this tag here says that you should hang dry your clothes, right? So if you hand wash on cold and then hang it to dry, you want to hang it up on a hanger or a drying rack. And add a dryer sheet if you're using one. That's really a personal preference. Next, you're going to add the money to the dryer. If you're using a laundry card, it'll look very similar to the washing machine. So you want to make sure you have enough money on your card. You're going to put the laundry card into the slot, pick your dryer settings, and remove the laundry card once you press start. So again, it's really important. You want to make sure that you take your laundry card out once you've pressed start and the dryer is running. If you're using coins, you want to look at the machine to determine how much you need, put the amount of quarters needed in for a dry cycle. So for example, if your dry cycle costs $2, then you're going to put in 8 quarters for $2. The machine, again, will read 0 when you have put in enough quarters. And some dryer settings cost more than others, so it's important to notice. If you're drying on high or drying on a longer time, then you might have to add more quarters in order to make it start. However, you'll know that you have put in enough money because you won't be able to start the dryer until you have enough money into it. Then you're going to pick your dry settings. So you're going to make sure the dryer door is closed. Pick your temperature for drying, again, looking at your tags and deciding what temperature you need to dry your clothes. If you're not sure, low can be safe, but it might need more time to dry, so just be careful. If it's something heavy like t-shirts and jeans, you can dry it at least on medium. And then you're going to pick your dry cycle, timed dry, or on this particular dryer, there's other settings such as very dry, delicate, less dry. But again, just keep in mind and pay attention that if you are picking different ones, especially a longer timed dry, it may cost you a little bit more money. Then you're going to press start. So if you're doing your laundry along with us here, pause the video and add your money to the dryer and pick your drying settings and pick start. Then we're going to unload the dryer. When you're unloading the dryer, you want to make sure that your clothes are thoroughly dry. You don't want things to still be damp as you put them back in your laundry basket. If your clothes are not dry, you may decide that you want to start another cycle, but you do have to pay for each cycle that you use. So be prepared either with extra money, or you might decide to hang dry your items to get them all the way dry if they didn't get dry. You're going to put your clean clothes into the empty basket or bag. Now, if you have some things that are still a bit wet and you're taking them home to hang dry them, make sure that you hang them up right away. So again, if you're going along with us here, pause the video and take your clothes out of the dryer. Then you'll take your clothes home and put them away. Now that you're at home to put away your clothes, you want to try to put them away right away to prevent them from wrinkling. Clothes can get hung up on a hanger in a closet or in a drawer. Now everybody has different ideas about how clean you want to keep your own room and your own space, which makes sense, but you do want to make sure that you have a basket or a bag free in order to put your dirty clothes in, because clothes on the floor can actually be a fall hazard, especially if you use a mobility device such as a cane or a walker. It's also easier to keep track of what's clean and what's dirty if your clean things are put away. So now we're going to do a quick demonstration of how to fold laundry.
Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate folding laundry. I'm going to find the item of clothing, lay it out flat on the surface in front of you. For a shirt, you're then going to fold the sleeves in and fold the shirt about 2/3 of the way down, and then fold the rest of the shirt. Fold it about 1/3 of the way down, and then fold the rest of the shirt on top of itself and set to the side out of your way. For a pair of pants, make sure that they are right side out. Lay it flat down on your surface. Fold one leg over the other, and then bring it about 1/3 of the way down, and then fold the rest of it on itself and set to the side. Shorts are very similar to pants. You can make sure that they're right side out. Lay flat on the surface in front of you. Fold one leg over the other, and then shorts fold in half and lay to the side. We're going to repeat the same thing with the shirt. We're going to make sure that it's right side out. Lay down flat on the surface in front of you. Fold in one sleeve, then the other. Fold about 1/3 of the way, then fold the rest of the way over. 1/3 of the way down, and then fold the rest of it over on top of itself and put it on a pile with the other shirt. We have one more pair of shorts to fold. Lay flat down. Fold one leg over the other. Fold in half and put on the pile with your other pair of shorts. And you'll repeat that until all of your laundry is folded.
Okay. Now we're going to run through those steps again, but this time it's in written form to follow along. So first we're going to go through folding your shirts. So find a flat surface to fold your clothes. This could be a bed, a table, and some people prefer to do it in the laundry room if there's a nice big laundry space or table in there. You're going to lay the t-shirt out flat. You're going to fold the sleeves onto the shirt. You're going to fold the edge of the shirt about 2/3 of the way over. So this is similar to if you're folding like a letter to send in an envelope. You're going to fold the remaining 1/3 of the shirt over. Now you're going to start at the top and take 1/3 of the shirt and fold it down, and then fold the rest of the shirt on itself and set to the side. You're going to repeat this step with all shirts and then put all folded shirts away. Next, for folding pants or shorts, you're going to find a flat surface to fold your clothes. Lay the pants or shorts out flat, fold the leg of the pants over the other leg, fold the pants 1/3 of the way down, and fold the rest of the pants on itself. You're going to repeat this with all of your pants and shorts, and then put all of your folded pants and shorts away. If you're following along, again, you can pause and either watch the video again or use these steps to follow to fold your clothes. So now that you've completed doing your laundry, you're going to go back to that goal, plan, do review sheet and fill out the rest of it. So one thing you want to think about is while you were doing this task, what problems did you find and what solutions? Some problems might have been that it was hard to refill your laundry card with money, and some solutions might have been asking for help or making sure that you brought just a small amount of cash to practice with. So anything that you encounter during the task, you're going to write down here. So take a moment and pause and write down your problems and solutions. Next, you're going to fill out the review part of the sheet. So you're going to think about from 1 to 10, how well did you do in doing your laundry in a shared laundry space? 1 is that you didn't do very well at all, and 10 was almost perfect. Also think about what worked well for you. Did it help to have a rolling laundry cart or to set a timer to remind you to go back to the laundry room to get your clothes? And then think about what didn't work. Were there any problems that you encountered and anything that you would like to do differently next time? So again, take a moment to pause and write down, fill out the rest of the sheet. Last, I'm just going to go over some suggestions or strategies to make doing your laundry easier. One thing to do is to make sure that you're organized before you go. So using that list of things that you need to do your laundry is really important to help you get prepared. You don't want to get all the way to the laundry room and realize that you don't have laundry detergent and have to go back to your apartment. That can be a little frustrating or tiring to do. You might also decide it's easier to buy a rolling laundry cart to be able to take your laundry from your apartment or your room to the laundry space, and makes it a lot easier than having to carry all of your items. You might also decide that if it's too hard to lift and pour a bottle of detergent, which especially when they're full can be really heavy, you might decide that you like to use detergent pods. If you use detergent pods, you also don't have to measure. You might just use 1 or 2 for each load of laundry, and it can be a little easier. It's also important to make sure that you budget the cost of laundry each month. You want to make sure that you have enough money to be able to do laundry when you need it. And you also want to put money on your laundry card or get quarters when you receive your monthly income. So that's a helpful way to support your budget if you take the money and you just refill your laundry card at the beginning of the month. So here are a few additional sources that if you'd like to look at other ways or some other steps to be able to sort your laundry or doing laundry at a laundromat, which is very similar to an apartment building where you have to pay, and folding laundry, you can use any of these links here. So I hope this was helpful and that you have a lot of success when you try to do your laundry.